Assalamualaikum guys and welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ah,
Asal lain macam.
kita dah keluar daripada comfort zone kita. Allah, aku punya widescreen pula hilang.
Apa dah jadi dengan studio?
Kita dah kena tendang lah. Whether we like it or not. Time is bad lah. Time is bad.
Bila rental pun dah naik.
Aku rasa salah satu sebab kita bahan Sheikh Ten Hag selalu sangat lah. Inilah balasan lah.
Ya, betul. Inilah
Kita pun nak bahan pun nak. Kita kena bahan pun agak-agak sikit lah. Kita office pun tak ada. Apa pun tak ada kan.
Sampai Sheikh Ten Hag pun merajuk tak nak join.
Tak apalah. Yang penting saya tak menyesal bahan MU.
Sama.
Tak menyesal agak. No regrets. So let's
inilah rumah kita. I think for the next couple of weeks lah, inilah rumah kita.
Betul. Dalam aku terawih kat belakang, pergi surau ke apa terawih.
On. Okay, kita nak as usual kita nak recap apa dah jadi minggu lepas. Banyak dah jadi actually. So we'll kick off with the first game of the week lah. Aston Villa menang 4-2 dengan Nottingham Forest. Any thoughts, man? Ollie Watkins back on the score sheet.
4-2 dengan with who? Sorry?
Nottingham Forest.
Oh, yeah. Like I predicted seminggu lepas, aku dah cakap dah yang Unai akan menang convincingly. And Ollie Watkins, I don't know nak cakap is that player yang Ollie Watkins ni satu player yang macam nak beli ke tak nak beli? Faham tak? You get me nak?
Apa? No.
It's like he's good and all, but would you want to see him in a bigger club?
Actually, I had this discussion with Sheikh Ten Hag. I feel
lepas dah buang kita, semua dah buang kita.
No, I feel he would be sesuai for MU.
MU
Yeah. As number 9. I mean, just imagine dia dengan Højlund up front. I think not bad though.
Dia dengan Højlund up front.
English Premier League proven. He knows the league in and out. Physical player, good in that.
Yeah, and he's like what, 26, 25?
I think he's younger, what, 25 kot. 25, 24.
25, 24. Yeah, MU I've always seen him as a Liverpool player, I think.
Liverpool lah?
I think he will suit well in Liverpool. Kalau lagi-lagi because Liverpool I think lah, in my opinion, I think they're gonna have a striker issue kot.
Darwin Núñez tak cukup.
I think Darwin Núñez is a transfer that is not mentioned enough. How can you spend 100 million on someone and the flop, no one is saying much about it. I think because occasionally he scores 2 goals like that, to cover up his name. But I think it's a bit 400 million for that sahaja. I think it's a bit ridiculous kan.
I think like what you said last week lah, Darwin Núñez dia macam ambil ringan dia punya role.
Nampak macam dia ambil ringan lah. Itu yang risau. But
so the fans are waiting for him to get serious lah.
Yes. But back on the topic at hand, I think Aston Villa macam what we discussed minggu lepas, kita dah cakap dah yang is critical for top 4. And I think Aston Villa I think they are gonna push through that mood mana diorang dah tak boleh nak main game dah. They cannot afford to lose lagi. Sebab kenapa? Number 5, number 6, they are trying their best to chase to number 4. And I think Aston Villa tak payah nak risau pasal top 3 because top 3 I think they cannot get it lah. 1, 2, 3 memang tak boleh lah.
I mean, to be fair to them, taklah jauh sangat. It's only 6 points.
But you want them to go above Man City? Tak dapat lah. I think it's impossible. So in that regard, I think for Unai Emery is a bit, it's a bit what's that word macam lebih selesa untuk dorang lah. Sebab dorang tahu yang they cannot overshoot now. Tak ada chance nak overshoot. But at the same time, if they focus properly, they can secure their current position. And they are in the lead, kan? They are number 4, right?
They are number 4.
So they are in the lead in that position to maintain and just continue on consistency lah. Itu yang Aston Villa perlukan. Because if Aston Villa
They got a 5-point gap with Spurs, but Spurs got a game in hand lah.
Oh yeah, okay. But 5 point,
Yeah.
even if Spurs menang that game, so they still have 2-point gap.
Yes.
Okay lah. But it will be
So who
interesting.
who do you think is in the top 4 race?
I think for now it has to be Aston Villa, Spurs, and United lah.
United, Brighton pun tak ada.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to De Zerbi this season.
Again lah, maybe the overhype starting to
Padahal bukan ke lah, United patutnya ambil De Zerbi lah. Semua orang patut ambil De Zerbi. De Zerbi better than Arteta lah. All that noise lah.
Overhype. This is what happens lah. Apalah. We'll go to the next fixture. Bournemouth, Man City. Man City menang 1-0. Menang tipis. I'm actually quite surprised.
Did you see that game?
I didn't see the game, but apparently Bournemouth had chances, but just finishing ke laut.
I actually, to be fair, I thought that Man City was gonna steamroll, you know.
Exactly.
Me?
Sampai Bournemouth punya Twitter account or X can tweet and say that it was an unlucky defeat. We gave everything. Wow, it's like
unlucky.
They should have. It's like they should have been winning the game.
So I'm just saying, we've already passed the half season already. This is supposedly to be now should be Man City's 4th, 5th gear, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit different, this season.
Sign of champions, you play like shit also, but you get the win.
True, but for me, last week they seri dengan Liverpool as Chelsea kan. Yeah,
I mean all of the top 4.
This is I know, but this is a worrying sign, you know. And dia dah seri dengan Chelsea 2 kali kan?
Betul.
And
worrying sign for us or for them?
For Man City.
Oh, why?
Because usually lah kan, like Man City when dah masuk 5th gear, walaupun lawan Chelsea lah, Chelsea top 4 yang seri dengan top 4 selalu, they would beat them tau. Because this is the critical stage where they will not lose a single point tau. They will beat, they win. And diorang seri dengan Chelsea, dengan Bournemouth pun 1-0. You know? What's happening now tau? Faham tak? I'm assuming that this City punya 5th gear that we are seeing kan, that we saw last time, was because they had that core group tau. That Gundogan, Mahrez, and then a few. So
KDB pun fit.
Yeah, KDB pun fit. And then you got apa nama dia, Kyle Walker was in his prime shape. You know, now Kyle Walker dah berumur sikit. So and then we are seeing that because these players are coming in with their individual talents tau. Sekali to shine when at the end a system is a system, but these exceptional talents are the ones gonna bring out that system tau. So kalau let's say sekarang ni, why I think this is my prediction. Why if let's say I won't be too surprised if they start to drop a bit more points because they lost that core group. They got Josco, Guardiola, who's still at that thing. They still got what's the guy's name? Yang kau banyak suka dulu, Doku.
No, Doku has been playing Grealish injured long term, I think, for a couple of weeks or months.
And they lost Jack Grealish lagi, and Doku has to play. And they have to start counting and thinking that, hey, are we again telling us gonna struggle with another team? So I think my prediction where I say that the champion will be decided in the 2 to 3 final games of the season, I think it might come true.
2 to 3 final games. Tapi aku pelik game ni. Okay, City were winning 1-0 at halftime.
Okay.
Halftime, Pep decides to take Haaland off.
Okay.
And bring in Alvarez. I just don't understand. Why?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game, but maybe then Haaland wasn't performing good.
But you're only winning 1-0 and you're leaving like your top goal scorer. You're taking him off. Aku tak faham.
Or maybe then he is deciding that he don't want to risk a Haaland injury kot. But
Possibly.
at the end of
Aku benar juga sebab FPL captain aku kot.
but at the end of the day, for me, it's like, okay, even if dia keluarkan Haaland pun, his second choice is still Alvarez. Still okay.
Yeah.
It's still not that bad. It's not like macam kita keluarkan ni untuk bawa Nketiah ke apa.
Yeah, he got a hat trick against Forest, so
Yeah, there you go.
all is
So who got a hat trick? Sorry?
Nketiah.
Tak apa lah, janganlah. Jangan ingatkan lah. When was the last time he scored since then?
When last time he played?
Ada dia main tapi macam tu lah. Last time he played visibly lah.
Okay, let's go to the next fixture lah.
Okay.
Our fixture. The late game. Arsenal, Newcastle. Quite an easy win. Revenge. Serve sweet.
All I can say is I'm happy now. You know what?
What?
I'm happy that during these late stages of the league, akhirnya Arteta mainkan Jorginho. Tahun lepas, during our title charge, kau ada Jorginho kat bench kau. Tak nak mainkan dia. Langsung tak nak mainkan dia. Tak nak gerak from that. Tak tahulah kau punya sistem yang very holy lah. Sacred system. Kau dah buat tu yang kat tengah-tengah. Tak nak gerak langsung. Mainkan Partey dah boleh nampak dah. Muka dah nak barai that. Kau main kat dia. Kesian lah member tu. At least sekarang I think kan, you know, kau tahu apa yang buatkan dia sedar diri tak? Bila Partey dah long term injury lah. Kita kesian lah budak ni.
Yeah, so that's my point. So the reason why he's forced to do this sebab Partey tak ada.
Yeah. So at least now I'm happy that we got Declan Rice and he's playing Declan Rice with Jorginho. That is actually finally I think is strengthening our midfield.
Declan Rice is actually playing like a number 8. If you perasan.
Because dia boleh main macam tu. Kalau kau tengok dia dekat West Ham, dia naik atas bawah kan. Memang his work rate is, I say for me, okay, we got him 100 million lah. It's aku dah tak ingat price tag lah. Aku dah tak ingat price tag lah. Bukan duit aku pun, but still, aku tak ingat pun price tag lah. It's like, wow. Easily I would say easily our best signing of the decade.
Of the decade?
Besides Sanchez lah, but of the decade.
Yeah, that's about to say Sanchez.
Of the decade.
Better than Kim Costrom
Aku macam mana nak tekan end call dia mana? Bawah ni.
Kim Costrom biasa kot.
End call dia mana bawah ni? Warna merah Gerak lu lah. Kim Costrom injured.
What do you think of the performance like as a whole? Sebab kita kalah dengan Newcastle kan away last season, at the start of the season.
Aku tak puas hati lah. Even the game kita kalah dengan Newcastle pun, I think kita patut menang lah. That was a stupid game.
VAR screwed us up.
Yeah, it was a stupid game, honestly. And I think that time also, I think Dubai lah. Thanks to Pak Arab kat Dubai, kita terus dah. Kita dah terus dah rise balik lah. And then
we were like so dominant.
What the game lawan Newcastle kan? And I say honestly, bukan nak apa, but I don't think we should pride ourselves that much because Newcastle is in a slum also themselves.
True.
Nampak lah, even you kalau kau tengok lah kan, our corner, no one was marking, no one saw like Gabriel was gonna run.
Yet again, Ban, see, set pieces. I think this 13 goals already good.
Yeah, but who is the one contributing it? Odegaard. The problem I have with the our set pieces is when it comes on the left side.
Left side, okay.
Left side teruk gila. It's like the goals that were coming dominantly are coming on the right side when there's Saka or Odegaard taking it.
The one that Kimi scored was from Declan Rice on the left.
Yelah, whatever it is lah. But see, Declan Rice yang ambil. But the problem is, what I'm seeing lah, when we usually main, antara Martinelli kadang-kadang akan ambil, Trossard kadang-kadang akan ambil, which doesn't make sense. For me, I'm a believer where your set piece taker, you kena ada like how to say a specific person lah. Kau tukar orang, you don't get that consistency all around, you know. It just so happen that in the league, the rest of them set pieces are shit lah. Bad lah. So, besides James Ward-Prowse, who else yang kita ada? Tak ada. Like, yang lain semua
our set piece coach is good lah.
yeah.
The rest is crap.
I think lah, personally, one of the reasons why Arteta wanted to sign Douglas Luiz pun is to perfect that puzzle je from the set piece coach. Confirm. He can do the track back as a CDM, and once you have Douglas in there, you won't have to worry pasal your corners anymore. You just imagine you're gonna have whatever we have right now with Douglas Luiz, we will have like this.
Actually, good thing you mentioned Douglas Luiz. He scored 2 goals in the Villa game.
He's a good player that Arsenal should consider buying next season.
We did try, but itulah Villa jual mahal.
Next season, kalau kita boleh menang Premier League this season, I think Douglas Luiz will be coming.
But back to your point about Newcastle, you're right. They have not won in like how long already? I think
not to pride.
This just 2 games. Luton draw part for all. Nottingham Forest they won at TPS 3-2 and then they drew with Bournemouth 2-2.
Betul, not to pride ourselves, but they were down. They were down. We just simply were kicking someone who's down.
Betul.
And unlucky that they came in to fight us when we are in such a good run. We're not even a normal run. I would say this is a better run than what we had last season.
We are unbeaten in 2024 so far.
And not only that, no, we lost the first game of 2024. We lost the New Year's.
Did we?
We lost the New Year's. Yeah, the New Year's that spoiled my year for the 2024. I remember aku macam buka New Year, start New Year, kalah.
Since that game we have not lost.
So, yeah. Kita kalah New Year masa tu. Because we came back semenjak Dubai, semenjak Asian Cup.
Yes.
Yeah. So, as I was saying that Newcastle is in a slump with Tonali kena that benda, and then I think Eddie Howe will get sacked. There's no doubt about that.
Eddie Howe will get sacked. Whoa. Asal tu?
I think he will get sacked. Kalau aku owner aku Muhammad bin Salman, so I'm there sitting in in Saudi ni, apa ni aku bayar mahal. Then this is the
he has not got his players.
I'll use this opportunity to sack him and bring someone new. You know who's available right now lah kan?
Oh, Jose. Jose, big mistake.
You give him all the money in the world. All I'm saying, you will see Newcastle lifting one, and they are desperate for one trophy.
One thing he is a trophy, especially.
If Jose pergi Newcastle, kau kena belanja aku, mama.
Ons. I mean, I can see why Newcastle will hire him because he's a trophy specialist.
I will hire him for Newcastle.
Fair point. Tapi itulah. Some people say Sheikh Ten Hag say Jose is like not relevant anymore. So. Okay, let's.
Kita kena tanya balik juga. How is Ten Hag now? With him.
Let's go there.
Nanti kan habis our whole Premier League campaign now. You kena buat compilation. How the United fans awal-awal, then kita buat United fans tengah-tengah, then kita buat United fans akhir. And how is it? How they were all pro Ten Hag, then don't know how's Ten Hag, and then like ending nanti, is he the greatest manager of all time ke tak?
No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna compile all of Sheikh Ten Hag punya monologue, give him time lah. Plus the process shit all make into one long compilation.
Buat semua benda tu, so kita tengok. Boleh tak?
Man United Fulham. Man United kalah 2-1 kat Old Trafford.
I was shocked, no? With that.
I just have one thing to say lah before I ask you to give your comments.
Okay.
Erik 10 defeats.
Is it really officially 10 defeats?
10 defeats.
Tak lah.
Did you watch the game?
No, of course not.
Of course not.
I can't be asked to watch. Sorry lah, everyone. I can't be asked to watch Ten Hag's games lah. Kau tak cakap, tak ada sistem, tak lawa. Mata aku dah rosak bila aku tengok. Sebab aku dah tengok Arteta main lawa dah. Tengok tak minat lah. But and plus, I thought they were going to win it.
We both predicted they will win.
Because maybe we have to start doing that lah.
Itulah kan.
But because they were on such a good run tau, where they were winning, and bukan like winning games nasib pun. I think they were winning games like quite strong. Was it?
Not to say convincingly, but they were getting over the line lah.
Yeah, so like and not only that, and their players were shining a bit, and Højlund was shining, Garnacho was shining. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I paused to watch the game because
Ten
Hag nak tengok.
Yeah, you guys are under the same roof and.
So basically, that game, United fans were complaining as well. Højlund injured for the next 3 weeks.
Because of that game?
No. Before that, in training he got injured, so he missed the game. Then Luke Shaw pun dah injured, I think for the whole season. So they started with the upfront of Rashford kat tengah.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Garnacho kat kiri, and this young kid called Forsen from God knows where.
Forsen.
So Ten Hag said he's like from academy player that won the FA Youth Cup ke apa entah. I don't know.
I mean, like, when I was young also, aku masuk academy. Academy kecil, aku menang piala-piala juga, but academy lah. Yeah. You gotta give time for these boys to shine.
So debut game for that boy lah.
Debut? I thought what happened to Antony?
Antony on the bench. Then Ten Hag brought him on
hold
in the 90th.
Hold up. Let me get this straight from you. Dia mainkan Forsen over Antony.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy though. And just imagine dah lah dia datang daripada same club as Antony tau.
Siapa?
Ten Hag.
Okay, yes.
And he really wanted Antony tau.
Yeah, spend the 90 mil.
Wow.
He brought Antony. Just imagine how, I don't know what to say about this guy. He brings Antony on in the 99th minute. They were losing 2-1. Antony main like 30 seconds or 1 minute only. And the worst part, it was Antony's birthday.
That's what, honestly lah kan. Honestly, in all honesty lah kan. This is not banter ke apa. This is actually I'm gonna say now that remember that day with one of our guests, Hanif Cantona.
Hanif Cantona.
Tak ingat nama-nama. Kita tarik balik nama Islam dia. Lepas tu apa? Hanif Cantona. I asked him and Ten Hag, are you happy with how Ten Hag has treated the players? This is what I feel like. Kan? As a fan, okay lah. Oh, we back the manager, yes, betul. But for me, macam nak cakap firstly, he's not even shielding the players dekat the press. Dah berapa player dah he has like Sancho, and then ni Ronaldo. He dah pernah cakap in the press conference tau about these players satu. And then also about Antony ni, kau keluarkan dia 1 minute. I don't know lah whether I'm not sure whether have even Alex Ferguson has done something that cruel ke tak, aku tak tahu lah.
I don't think so.
Maybe he has done it to Gary Neville kot. Dia masukkan dia sekejap, so keluarkan lah.
Like the man played 30 seconds or minute the most.
But I don't think Ferguson will ever do that on someone's birthday kot. You know? And the fact here is even if Ferguson did it pun, he had done it to an academy boy or yang mana dia dah lama kenal tau, and like bawa ke apa, and he didn't spend a single cent of the club's money or whatever it is. And he's always defended these boys at the media. But the problem with Ten Hag, what I feel is, firstly, dah lah kau buat macam tu to Cristiano Ronaldo as a club legend, you have done that. You're trying to destroy whatever image that Manchester United had already. You're gonna forge a new image, firstly. Secondly, it's crazy to me that you really wanted this player, 80 to 90 million you have spent on him. And it's one thing to not play him, but it's another thing to play him for 1 minute.
It's a bit of disrespect there.
Yeah. And it's not like kau tak faham what he went through. I think dia bawa je case dia pasal, like, I think a police case pasal dia dengan one girl happened last year. And you know, like, what is your purpose of doing this? At the end of the day, he must remember this is a sporting game. You know? This is a sporting
So bila media tanya dia, like, what's his comments for Antony, they asked lah whether is it a fitness issue ke tak. He said no, he is fit. We have many options on the right. The form Antony is showing, everyone can see. He needs to step up.
I don't know. We have many options on the right. Who? Antony and some budak-budak yang
So
barely got pimples on their face.
Besides Watson, you can bring on Ahmad Diallo lah.
Come on lah. Even if I was Antony, just imagine if I was Antony, I'm showing up to work. I'm going to training, and my competition suddenly now, Forsen is starting. I will laugh in training. I will go to training, buat the training and gelak.
Watson satu. Ahmad Diallo is from Championship.
There you go. I'll be there, Antony. I'll be looking at Ten Hag. Really? Is this how bad I am? I think personally, if I was Antony, I would tell Ten Hag, let me go. Please let me go. And honestly, I'd say that. For me, I feel that his handling of the dressing room is quite poor, I say.
Handling of the dressing room, one thing lah. So let's get back to the game. So the game itself was bad. Fulham was
really,
the better team.
Really? Bad as in what area they were bad?
Very sluggish. Nak gerak pun, like, all struggling to get passes together.
Why do you think was that? Was it fitness?
Nothing to do with fitness. It's just like macam dia main midweek. Padahal dia tak ada game pun.
Macam nak main midweek?
It's like they play midweek. Macam semua penat, like struggling to get passes.
Maybe his training is a bit too intense, is it?
So I asked Sheikh Ten Hag lah, what might be the issue. So he said that
Ten Hag is sekolah ini.
Itulah. Next episode we'll try to get him lah. Ten Hag was trying to be too smart apparently by putting Rashford kat tengah and not maintaining the same structure he had the previous weeks, which is Rashford on the left, Rashford on the right, Garnacho on the left, Højlund kat tengah. He should just replace Højlund with someone up front lah, like false nine, like a McTominay or something. But no, he decides to put Rashford up front, which is useless. Rashford memang tak boleh function kat tengah.
Yeah, which is true. Which is I said it clearly on when the FA Cup final dengan Man City. Ada cakap dah dengan itu. Even though Sheikh Ten Hag was laughing, but I said, instead of playing Rashford kat tengah, kau mainkan je Wout Weghorst.
Betul? Yeah.
Weghorst is a good player. It's just that he cannot play alone. Rather than you want to put Rashford where he will just disappear, might as well put it on the left where he can actually threaten.
That's true.
One thing, I have one Manchester friend. Dia marah. Dia kata Rashford is a fraud. Kata dia kena keluarkan, get him out of my club ASAP. I think because, like, at the end of the day, I don't know. Rashford doesn't track back. He doesn't.
No, that's true.
It's either he has to step up. I think he did perform very well last season. Very well. But I don't know what's going on with him. So it could be.
So that game was basically United struggling to get passes across. They did have individual chances. Garnacho trying long shot. So it was more likely Fulham to score, but when the goal is going to come. You know the goal was coming. Iwobi had chances. That dude Muniz had chances. who is like their number 2 striker.
It will be honestly that run by Adama Traore. It was very good.
That was a masterclass, I would say, from the manager, because he brought Adama on in the 88th minute ke 85th minute. Man is fresh. The score was a bit 1-1, yeah.
Oiled
up, ready to go. And when United got the equalizer, I thought, okay lah, that's it. Maybe they can go on to win, because 9 minutes at that time, man.
Yeah.
So didn't happen. Fulham got the counter, pam. It will be with the goal.
My boy, my guy, you will be scored.
So I want to ask you, Van, is this all this while Erik ten Hag, was he like papering over the cracks ke, atau now only his true identity is being shown? Okay lah, United fans will complain they don't have Hoyland, they don't have Luke Shaw, but that's your team. You deal with it.
This is what I think. Okay, this is what I think. It's a bit out there in the stretch. Okay. Are you ready for this answer?
Spill it.
I would dare to say that Ten Hag was only a good coach because of Ajax punya system, satu. And secondly, not only because of the system, secondly because during his era, he had, correct me if I'm wrong lah, he had Matthias de Ligt.
Yeah.
He had Frankie de Jong. And he had Donny van de Beek. And it's the Dutch league.
True.
He had 3 golden players right there in his team. And that gave him the support system to play whatever Ajax wanted. You know, so he didn't have that room to experiment, So in that extent, that's why we are seeing the cracks to what we are seeing today in Manchester.
Let me give you the squad. So he had Lisandro Martinez.
Oof.
He had Timber.
Oof.
He had Blin.
Power.
He had Antony.
Power.
Gravenberch.
Power.
Haller.
Okay.
Tantadic.
Okay.
Mazraoui. I think he's not sure is he.
Was Ten Hag the coach? Was Ten Hag the coach who brought in Ajax to the semi-final?
Yes.
So that era was that the Van de Beek sekali lah.
Yeah.
So that means he had that squad, and also he has now whatever you're mentioning now also lah.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong.
So there's not much of a drop in quality.
So what? So basically, you're saying he's being exposed now, lah?
Not exposed lah. I'm saying is that he's being I would say Manchester United was out of his depth, I think.
Out of his depth.
Honestly, in all honesty, because again, Manchester United is not Ajax. Manchester United is not even Bayern. Manchester United is not even PSG. Neither they are even Juventus also. Manchester United, I would say, in the Premier League lah, is umpama you're watching Real Madrid. They are that level. Manchester United only has, and the problem is, how are you going to recover? Even this idea of Manchester United being Real Madrid was shared by their ex-former CEO pun, Ed Woodward, who said that we must now look to what Real Madrid is doing at that time lah, which makes sense because Manchester United became such a powerhouse, but that's where they lost their way.
Yeah.
Where they bought like all expensive players without proper background. They're not like Madrid. Madrid beli player yang you know lah. If Madrid dah beli tu power gila. Memang dah power. Pada perasaan dia orang beli player yang power gila, but I don't know lah. I don't know what happened lah. This is at the timing dia buy player, I don't know. So again, and for me, in that extent, I think Ten Hag wasn't the real person to actually bawa United out from the slums yet. Now maybe can lah, after dah bayar 400 juta, 400 million, 500 million, boleh lah. Eventually with that amount of money, you will bring to top 4 at least.
Are
No
you
way
sure?
lah. Last season they did it lah. This season, I don't know lah. But for me, in all honesty, I felt that they should have maintained Ralf Rangnick. That's what I felt. I've been saying this since day one. Because Ralf Rangnick is not only because Ralf Rangnick is the last breed of managers that will suit United's whatever zero ideology that they have. Because United have no system, nothing. They rely on one person man to do their job. To buat the operation, dia buat macam-macam lah, the management ke mana-mana semua benda, mesti that one person akan buat semua benda. And Erik Ten Hag is not that person because Ten Hag dekat Ajax dia tak buat semua benda tu. He's a head coach. But Ralf Rangnick is a TD and also a head coach. He will know. And Ralf Rangnick is a strict person in the sense that dia tak akan entertain kalau player 70-80 juta, dia takkan beli. And you wouldn't see signings like what Ralf Rangnick said during when he was the manager of United. He said what? Yang there was a few offers that came in, but it was too pricey. We're not going in. That is the type of manager that they needed at that time. His tactic may be a bit lapuk, but that is the package that comes with a general manager, like a manager. Faham tak? The last
Aku
living.
masih keep Ole lah. Tak payah.
Yeah lah. In all honesty, I think they were a bit harsh on Ole lah. Padahal Ole brought them to number 2 with the Europa League, and just because
City home and away.
Yeah, and just imagine if you are given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Casemiro. Just imagine you're given him Casemiro and Ronaldo. He would have done wonders with it. The problem with him was he didn't have a CDM. His midfield was just crap.
You're relying on McFred. Come on lah. Okay, so one last question to ask. I mean, do you buy this injury as excuse?
No, yes. In all honesty, yeah, but injury can cost the team a lot. Which is betul lah. I mean, injuries are injuries.
Okay, but, fine. It's just.
But the problem here is that can you tell me what is their system? And last season, so when they got number 3, can you tell me what's their system? That is the problem. The problem is not injuries. Injuries je lah, you kalah teruk lah. But what is your system?
Takkan 2 injuries you get your whole system collapse. I just can't buy that.
That's the thing. I ask you now, when last season when they got number 3, what was the system?
I have no answer.
so that's the thing. So like right now, aku tak kisahlah, diorang tak injured ke apa tak. Aku tak kisah. I'm not talking about this season. Last season, what was your system? Nothing to show for. So counter attack je lah, aku nampak macam tu je lah.
Yeah.
So again, like, so you're saying last season they didn't build any system. This season baru not build any system and kena injuries. So it's a series of unfortunate events. That's what's the excuse now going on for the United fans.
More or less lah.
You spent 400 million last season, you cannot build a system, is it? And now you got even Sheikh Ten Hag
can build a system in 6 months.
Exactly. Who I think Sheikh Ten Hag soon to join the ranks of the Spurs.
I think worthwhile lah.
Yeah.
Daripada kau stay dengan MU bermasa.
Betul.
Sakit hati. Betul. Yeah. Tak payah kisah asal MU. Let's go to the big game of the weekend. Carabao Cup final.
Oh yeah.
Chelsea Liverpool. Liverpool edging it after extra time. Kau bukan Liverpool fan?
Hah?
Kau bukan ex-Liverpool fan ke?
Apa ni bang? Apa ni? Fitnah ni bang. Aku saman kau kat mahkamah. Tak ada. Like, I rephrase your statement there. I was not a Liverpool fan. I was a Steven Gerrard fan. That's it.
Still okay.
So right now, I'm a
the
fan. I'm a fan of what? What club? Club Arab sekarang dia manage tu. Aku tak tahu lah. But
I have no idea.
I'm a fan of that club also. But to be fair,
Any thoughts on the game?
I say memalukan for Chelsea kot.
Why?
Liverpool rested a lot of their players. And come on lah, you are you have nothing to fight for in the league. This is the chance for you to do something.
Kesian bro Zola.
You cannot even get one goal. Come on, bro.
To be fair, they had chances. Kena hit the bar. I mean, banyak chances lah.
You saw Enzo nak gaduh dengan the fan.
Yeah. the fans cari pasal.
But you have won the World Cup.
Yeah.
And you're getting pressed over losing the Carabao Cup.
Betul. Why are you getting so worked up? Chill.
And it's your first season with Pochettino. Maybe that intensity Pochettino has brought that winning culture. I don't know. Honestly, for me, I feel that it's gonna be a long ride for Chelsea. Unless they call back Jose next season.
Oh, actually, that is a very good shot.
But to be fair, I'd say that their team, tactically, I think Pochettino is getting it right a bit. You can see there's a style of play. At least you can see there's a style of play.
Ada lah, nampak.
Ada some clubs yang 4-7 tahun tak dapat style of play lagi. So at least you can see the style of play. And see macam cakap, I think it's those little lapses lah that is causing them a lot. Which will come because they are a very young team. Malu gusto. When they bought these players, I was thinking these players are going to be on the bench, but ended up they're starting.
Cole Palmer.
And then I think if Jackson betul-betul lah mandi bunga ke apa.
That guy is a fraud lah.
No lah, it's not a fraud lah. Tunggulah.
Fraud lah.
Banyak cepat nak fraud.
It's not a Premier League striker lah. No lah.
Fraud was Lucas Perez. That was a fraud.
Lucas Perez is way better than this guy lah.
Crap. Jackson kalau kena bagi dia time sikit, suruh dia makan banyak sikit, badan biar besar sikit. It's gonna be stronger lah.
I don't understand one part of the game lah. After extra time, okay, Chelsea was toe to toe with Liverpool. Okay, it was an even game. After extra time, they just like went full on defensive. Like they're trying to play for the penalty shootout. Tak faham.
To be fair,
and Liverpool with their Tadika kids is performing better.
No, but to be fair, that is kind of the strat. You understand why? Siap, budak-budak Tadika yang Liverpool mainkan tu, surely they will crack during the penalty shootout. Meanwhile, Chelsea punya, I think lah, they thought they could defend against the Tadika kids lah.
Oh lah.
Itu aku cakap dengan kau, memalukan lah. Diorang tak dapat.
And you had players like Nkunku playing Madueke. Tak faham lah.
I don't know. Mudrik dah cakap. But I don't know. I can say berat lah for Chelsea. It's very heavy.
You think well deserved from Liverpool?
Yeah, for sure.
There was 3 offside goals lah. So Sterling.
But one wasn't offside. You saw or not the gambar? That's one. I don't know siapa lah lari. But tangan dia dengan kaki tu sama je. But the line says offside.
I think you're talking about the Van Dijk goal.
I'm not sure what was it. But
there was one goal from Van Dijk. Memang aku tak nampak offside, but somehow referee saw it.
Offside. How? What?
The Sterling one quite obvious, but the Van Dijk one tak nampak.
I don't know. Maybe Premier League pun nak keep things interesting kan.
Maybe.
Saja.
Tapi itulah, Jurgen Klopp getting the first trophy.
Dia nangis kan?
He said this is the best trophy that he has won in the last 20 years. I just can't brain that lah.
Dia dah tua kan. So, biasalah orang tua
Tua
dah
apa?
yes, tua dia get emotional a bit lah.
But do you think it's the first of many to come?
For what?
His last
Liverpool?
season. For Klopp. Last season. They got a chance to do the quadruple like a treble.
I think he will win I think he will win double.
There's still the Premier League, there's still the FA Cup
He'll win the Europa League.
and the Europa. Yeah.
He'll win the Europa.
Oh, boleh quadruple sial.
Alah, but I think he'll win the Europa lah. Premier League tak. FA Cup tak.
Okay. Fair shout. Okay, let's go to a quick round of predictions.
On.
Game week 27. Chelsea Brentford main kat Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea, Brentford, Stamford Bridge, Brentford.
Sorry, Stamford Bridge pula. Sorry, main kat Brentford. What am I saying?
Still Brentford.
Brentford win, Yeah, I'll say Brentford win. Ivan Toney back, Chelsea in the mud.
Yeah.
Everton, West Ham. Everton, good news. From 10 points now being deducted 6.
Aku terkejut. I was thinking like, why are we covering Everton West Ham suddenly?
Everton back in 15th.
Yeah. They got what? They got recovered points.
Yeah, so they appeal the 10-point deduction. Now deducted 6 only. So now they are in 15th.
So they got back like what? Berapa points?
They got back 6 points.
Oh, they got back. That means the 6 points.
No, they got back 4 points. 4 points. 4 points.
So I was thinking 4 points. So sekarang ni, I don't know. Is this a trend where you can get discount? I don't know. If you know what I'm referring to.
I know what you mean. So now they are in 15th place. And Luton dah masuk bottom 3.
Why are you phrasing to me that Luton is now in the bottom 3? Like I'm supposed to be wow. What? Luton? Okay, say it to me again. Say it to me again. Say it.
And Everton are in 15th and Luton are in the bottom 3.
What? Wow. What happened there?
I mean kesian lah because of the FA punya wayang. Luton are now in the bottom 3.
I know, but before that itself, they already did the wayang to allow Luton to naik.
Itulah.
For me, if I was Luton. What? To be fair, did Luton really expect to stay up in the league? Nah, I don't think so.
Why not? They've been playing well.
Recently they've been
playing well.
Their home games are very tough. And they want to play like very compact. And when their counter is very deadly. When they counter. Yeah.
Okay. Predict this game. West Ham also in the mud. Main kat Everton.
West Ham Everton. Okay, Everton. Sebab you know why? Tengah semangat. Sekarang dah dapat balik 4 point. And let's go boys. Sean Dyche dengan suara garau dia. They're gonna go.
Let's go.
Let's go. They're gonna win it.
Okay. I would say Everton also lah. West Ham in the mud.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Main kat Forest.
Liverpool, Nottingham Forest main dekat Forest. So it's gonna be a Liverpool game. Liverpool's gonna win like.
Oh yeah, Forest is quite good.
Salah is there, right?
Kan he got injured back kan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back injured.
Nah, I think Liverpool menang.
Okay. I want to say draw.
I hope for a draw.
I see Nuno doing something in this game.
Oh yeah, Nuno aku lupa.
This is not Steve Cooper or what?
Yeah. Then I say draw. Draw. I agree with you, draw.
Spurs, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace pun dah sack Watson.
Sian. You know what's gonna happen? They bring a new guy. They sack that new guy. They bawa dia as interim again. And then Hotspur
the new guy dah menang lah last week.
Siapa new guy dia?
Olive Glasner lah, I think from German league. Tak silap.
Kau tengok, that new guy akan menang a few games. Then dia akan teruk nanti. He will get sacked. And then halfway interim bawa balik Hotspur.
Dia macam Vieira punya case lah.
Then Hotspur will be like, oh again, the oldest living Premier League manager.
The Messiah.
Yeah, I think that game is gonna have to be siapa? Crystal Palace lawan?
Spurs.
Spurs.
I say Spurs win also. Luton Villa. Main kat Luton. Main kat Luton
I say Aston Villa will be able to win. I believe in my boy Unai Emery.
Tak so. I want to say Luton might get something here. It's a draw.
Okay.
Draw or Luton win. Sheffield Arsenal. Main kat Sheffield.
Arsenal lah, easy.
Easy,
Easy.
Okay, I'll say Arsenal also. And final game, Manchester Derby. City United at the Etihad.
Oh.
No Højlund, no Casemiro, no Shaw, no Martinez.
No style of play.
No style of play. Antony playing for 1 minute.
But you know what they have?
Apa? Watson.
They still have Sheikh Ten Hag.
How is that an asset?
More like a liability.
Tak, it's just blind loyalty lah. That's it.
It's more like a liability. I don't know. Why dekat Etihad kan?
Antony's not gonna play lah. That's for certain. I don't know what happened between the two lah.
Tak tahu though. Like, I think my brain and my heart is saying that Man City will win convincingly. But
Kena lauk ke atau like menang tipis?
I'm just gonna say it out there. Man United win.
Man United win.
It's not is that feeling that you have suddenly that where you feel that like the odds is gonna shift now. And then this will be again.
I know it's late lah.
This will be again the game that will allow Ten Hag to continue as a United manager.
So what are you saying? It's a good result. Will a draw be good?
Yeah, of course. Hey, if I was Ten Hag, I'll take a draw with Man City, kan? But I think they will win.
They will win. Wow,
I think so.
Crazy. I mean, to be fair, everyone said they were kena lauk against Liverpool also kat Anfield, tapi
draw
seri. So things can happen here also. Tapi tak lah, I think without Højlund, without Casemiro, without Shaw, I think it's too big for lah.
Without Casemiro, without Shaw. I mean, they did it against Liverpool
without
these players.
Højlund tak ada.
But they did it against Liverpool without these players, kan?
True, but Liverpool was crap as well lah. They didn't really fire.
Man City could be on a downfall.
I hope.
All United had to do is just park the bus and counter.
You can learn how Chelsea did it.
How Ole did it.
Yeah.
Ole beat Guardiola twice, good.
Yeah.
By doing by doing the same strat. Kau mainkan Rashford on the wings. Biar dia roam around. I don't know. If we still had Sancho, Sancho can do something.
Do you think he will keras kepala play the same formation like how he did?
No, I think he's gonna revert. I think he's gonna change a bit. Confirm. He's gonna be smart about it because at the end of the day, there's gonna be new owners coming in already. Ineos. Takkanlah, I don't know whether if he values his time in United ke ataupun dia pun secretly dia akan go back lah.
Dia pun dah time kacau dia lah.
I don't know. Mesti I'll say this is one of the most stressful jobs he's ever had. It's crazy.
Like what you mentioned, Ajax is not, Man United is not Ajax.
That's the wake up call, I'd say. And you put any manager, but even I think if you put Arteta in United, but he would have struggled. He would have struggled and gotten sacked because there is no support system there whatsoever. So I think this is where the game for Ten Hag to betul-betul cement his position as the next season be a United manager. If he gets beaten up massively this coming week, if I was Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I'll say like, I'm coming in new. Maybe he's not the guy. You know? And for me, the signs are there. The way he's treating the players sometimes. And I don't know, for me, the bond of him with the players is he has formed bonds with the players that came from Ajax. I don't see him going down with, I don't know, I don't know, maybe I don't watch enough of United games, but I don't see him like on social media like go and like peluk all the players like betul-betul like you know like a fatherly figure.
He's not that kind of guy lah.
Even like Arteta segarang-garang dia pun, but you see him going and hugging his boys, you know.
Yeah.
You know, even like siapa? But Guardiola pun does it.
Yeah, that's true. I've never seen him do it.
Klopp also does it. Yeah.
Klopp does it.
Unai does it.
Unai also, yeah. This guy, tak tahu lah.
That's what I'm telling
I
you.
would say they would. My heart hopes them to draw or win, but I would say City to draw.
Yeah, I mean kalau ikut dasar logik dan akal, I think steamroll lah is gonna happen. Sebab I think kita kena call 999 kerana ada orang akan meninggal. I think lah. Tetapi sekarang pukul apa? 3:15 pagi. Saya telah mendapat sejenis
ilham.
You know macam bila bulu roma kau naik. Something lah. I feel something now. United will win.
Okay, shit Ten Hag, if you're watching, all the best lah.
Shit Ten Hag. I mean, alang-alang kalau kalah, Spurs masih terbuka opening ni.
Spurs masih terbuka.
Yep.
We'll get the white jersey out for you.
Yeah. Well, this is how it's gonna be, I think, for the next few weeks.
Okay, nice. Apa-apa, kita jumpa lah episod seterusnya. Gerak.
Alright. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.